everybody. Today we're going to have a little miniature tutorial on how to build a fairy in preparation for my altered fairy tale book. And this is a pretty easy process. It's a collage process. And what I've started out with is a little photograph here of this little boy. And basically I had a sheet from a 1953 classroom with all these kids' pictures on it, so I decided it would be the perfect way to start. So I'm going to be gluing my fairy onto a piece of white watercolor paper. And so what I'm going to do is just loosely glue the fairy, and I'm just going to put him on there like that. And then for his hat, I'm really fond of botanical things, so I've sort of narrowed it down to these two leaves or illustrations of leaves. This is from a book that's about 100 years old, and I've chosen this one. So I've carefully cut this out with my scissors, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue this on right here for his headdress. So now my fairy has a headdress. I think he needs some really big pants, fanciful big pants. And for this I've just cut up a piece of a painting that I didn't like, but I love the blue color, but not so much the final painting. So I'm recycling it, and I'm giving him these awesome pants. I'm going to glue those right there. He's already starting to take a very fanciful direction. Let's give him some wings. These wings are from an old map. I'm very fond of using maps. So I've just cut 2 wings, and all I'm going to do is glue those right behind my fairy. Just like that. He's almost in flight. I like the textural effect of the map and the watercolor paper, so it all kind of works together. And he's almost finished, but I'm also quite fond of postage stamps, and this one was made in my fantasy faux mail class at Art and Soul, which is also this weekend, the weekend of October 5th and 6th. So I'm going to glue this on as kind of an added embellishment right here. And you have one happy fairy. The way to finish this fairy is to take some Mod Podge for paper, take a sponge brush, and go over the whole fairy with the Mod Podge, and that way your elements will really stick down to the page. Or you can just stick with glue, it's up to you. But that's a quick way to make a fairy. All personal choice. Enjoy.